It's like, we know what you did, Anthony.
There we go. I was
We're
just
not
saying.
letting.
I got very upset for a second. They're like, you cannot stream. I was like, says you. I can do whatever I want.
Don't tell me what the fuck to do.
Let's see. Let's go back. Let's make sure that we're still streaming on the internet. Hopefully, they didn't take us off. I see. It says we have been going
Are
for
we
13
live, pal?
seconds. Yes, we are back. That's beautiful. So as we were saying, as we got rudely interrupted by the interwebs, I put my face
Yeah,
back.
the
to
internet betrayed us for a second.
Yes, but
Hence the crotch chop.
exactly. He said, "Suck it" to the internet, but he didn't say it. I said it for him.
I just.
He just did the motion. I just gave you this. When that sound effect, you can replace my voice as "suck it." So there you go.
Or subtle suckets. You can do suck it in any direction. And those who know will still know.
Exactly.
So yeah. So you were busy showing me my hero get smashed on her head and then making fun of me. You fuck. But yeah, so I think Rose is gonna take this fight. I say Rose by decision.
Yeah, if she
In a war.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be tough because Jessica Andrade will just bully her way through, and like I can see Rose not going into any grappling exchanges from after that moment. Like not again. Like it's not
We're gonna stop those motherfucking slams. No more slamming. No more slamming.
Honestly, like since Rose is very like I guess particular and magical, I guess you would say. I think she's not gonna. Actually, I don't even know. I don't even know what she'll do. She's a very interesting lady. So and that was her best round ever in her career. She says.
Until that happened.
Yeah, that was like literally her best round.
She was looking great.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit broke my fucking heart. But
that was wild.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to get my heart stomped on.
He said, "Heartbreaker breaks hearts and gets hearts broken."
You know what else could break my heart?
If Jose Aldo wins.
That would not break my heart. That would make my heart maybe explode though. So I guess that's the same as breaking.
Yeah.
It's just the implications are different. Like I think it's easy to misunderstand my MMA fandom because of what a Conor mark I am, right?
No.
And being a Conor mark makes it seem like you can't be a Jose mark. But I was watching Jose way before I knew who the fuck Conor was.
Yeah.
So I would love to see him win a belt and then get the fuck out of Dodge. Like, right off into the sunset. And Peter Yan will live to fight another fucking day.
No, it's not.
But, look, man, I love pro wrestling so much, but I don't like it all the time when the pro wrestling model happens in real life. So the pro wrestling model is of passing the torch. It's like, in pro wrestling, you don't go out with the belt. You don't leave with the belt. You go out losing to the next guy who's supposed to be famous, right?
Yeah.
And there's something that is actually natural about that happening. Like you age out of something, right? Mm-hmm. You injure yourself to the point where you can't compete at the same level, and then you meet a young lion who beats you, and then you pass that torch to that young lion.
Yeah.
Right? Peter Yan is that young lion, but he has the championship right now. And the story is better when the young lion is seeking the title from the veteran.
Yeah.
Right? So in this case, I would like to see Jose get the belt and say, thank you so much. I am now the champion in so many divisions and so many organizations. It's been a wonderful career. Deuces. Peace out. No more getting punched in the head for him. I would like that. But he's not that old. He's just had a lot of fights.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he would feel the same way I feel. Right? But I would like to see him walk away on top. And then Peter Yan can get that belt back in a year or less, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And be champion for as long as he can be champion. But I would love to see Jose pull this shit off. If Jose can pull this shit off on Saturday, I'll be doing little dances, like, on top of the couch, like, dancing around, super, super happy for him.
Right.
So I'm rooting for Jose hard.
I would like him to win, but I don't think he will because I still can't recall him kicking anybody recently. And, like, that's the damage. Like, that's the damage. And
it's a hallmark of his game for sure.
Yeah, like that's like, especially now, if somebody taught him a calf kick, that dude's a horse. It's like,
there's probably a reason he's not throwing these kicks.
Oh yeah, because he has no hips. And that's what I'm scared about. I'm honestly scared about that. Is like he has no hips. So can he have somebody play in his guard? Can he have somebody like hold him down? Like if this guy can hold you down, can you? Like, he is Russian.
Can you hip out? Get back to your feet.
He is Russian. He ain't fight a Russian in a long time.
Whoa, that's racist.
It's not racist. It's a fact. He's Russian and he hasn't fought a Russian in a long time.
It's racial. It's not racist.
It's factual.
It's not factist.
Exactly. But I just don't think Jose can really hold it down like that anymore. And if he does,
and you might be right.
And if,
this is the beautiful thing.
If he wins,
he doesn't really have to. All he needs to do is have a good moment.
I agree.
And he has so much experience that I think he's very capable of putting together a good moment against Peter Yan.
Yeah.
It just, man, it's not an easy task.
No.
It's not an easy task.
This guy's a destroyer.
And I'm rooting for Jose.
I would like him to win as well. Next up, we have Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski.
I mean, those city kickboxing guys are doing their thing. You know, to the point where everyone's imitating them and shit. Like, it's hard to see those guys losing, though we just did see one lose. Right?
Yeah.
Dan Hooker,
yeah.
who a lot of people think is the best of them. Like, there are people that think that Dan Hooker is the best.
Yeah, but
of that clique.
But he got hit with the Paul Felder curse, so that's how come you don't win fights.
Stop talking about curses.
That's the truth.
Fuck.
Everybody who's fought Paul Felder.
There's a pattern. Just because there's a pattern doesn't mean that there's a curse. A curse is magic.
No, it's not magic. It's real.
Yes, dude. Curses are magic.
Not this curse is real.
No, you can say that. No.
It
no
is.
Curses are real.
This curse is real.
It's a pattern. So let's talk about it. All right. Pull up the stat. Pull up Ariel's fucking post. I know what you're talking about. You son of a bitch.
I'm not even gonna pull up that. I want to pull up each fight and then look when the time it was between it. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's a lot of short notice fights that happened because of Paul Felder. After Paul Felder, they fight with Paul Felder because Paul Felder is such a damaging guy to fight. Look,
there's a theory that there's a Paul Felder curse. That if you fight Paul Felder, even if you win or whatever, that your next fight, you gonna lose. And Ariel Helwani pointed out this stat, right? And I don't think anybody else did even followed it, right? It's a very niche stat to even fucking look for. And then it turned out that it happened again, right? Like Dan Hooker fought Paul Felder and lost his next contest. So now they're like, see, it's a fucking curse. And it's like, no, it's a pattern. A curse is a magical thing. And curses and magic don't exist. But patterns do. And yes, there is a pattern. And that pattern might be based in Paul Felder's ability to damage people. It also might just be a fucking coincidence.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You're like, but it's a curse.
Well, I guess I want to see how many. I want to see. It's just honestly, unless it's the last.
It's 5 fighters.
Yes,
I think it's 5 fighters, including Dan Hooker.
Yeah.
So that's a strong pattern. Like 2 people is not a pattern. 5 people is a pattern. Like that's a pattern. But that doesn't mean it's a fucking curse. They say the same thing about like there's a curse of the Madden video game series. That like if you're on the cover of Madden, like you're gonna get injured or have a terrible thing happen in your career that year.
Yeah.
Like there's no such thing as curses. Though, I would also acknowledge that pattern does exist.
Would you say
you're not gonna get me to say like, yeah, dude, it's cursed. Like I'll never say that.
What about the curse of the Great Bambino?
What's that curse?
Basically, that the
I know who Babe Ruth is.
Boston Red Sox would not be allowed to win another World Series after this.
Yeah. Again, curses are not real.
86 years, dude. Come on.
So it's real. Oh.
Hey, man. For a lot of arguments, that works.
These other teams are trying. These other teams are trying to win. Sometimes they win. Like why should they win?
86 years, though, bro. It's like 86 years. I'm just telling you.
Dude, we don't have any World Series wins.
Yeah.
Not since like 1920 or some shit.
Yeah, but Cleveland doesn't have anything. Period. Like we barely have like
You watch your
infrastructure.
mouth.
We barely have infrastructure.
I'm just saying. Is there a curse?
No, it's poverty.
No.
It's poverty. We're
Is
poor.
it?
We're poor, dude. That's what it is. We're just poor. Even rich people here are poor. They can only drive their slingshot 1 month out of the year. They're poor. They're poor. They're poor idiots. That's what they are.
I hate you so much. You son of a bitch. You say these negative things about my home when I'm far, far away.
Don't worry.
I am not close enough to defend it. But yeah, like Oh, that's funny. Oh, you're out of your fucking mind. All right, the main event.
The main event of the evening.
Call it right now.
Call it. It's very simple. I say it's a decision win by Kamaru Usman, only for the fact that I think this is just a kind of like a fight to say like, yo, I'm just here to get my check and peace out. I'm gonna try to win. Don't worry. I'm not saying he's not gonna try. I'm not saying he's not gonna try to fight. I'm just saying that the expectation of him winning is very low in his mind.
I wonder why you're saying this. This is such a wild thing. I think that's the hottest take in the whole world.
I don't think it's that hot, dude. Like to be fair, like I don't recall like who has like Masvidal fought that's similar to like him or Covington. Kamaru and Covington.
You mean wrestlers?
No, not wrestlers, but there's a different type of wrestler though. You're talking about a high volume wrestler.
Yeah, the guy that doesn't get tired. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah. There's two of those guys that exist as far as I know. There's Colby Covington who is light, doesn't get tired, and then there's Kamaru Usman who really doesn't get tired. Like Kevin Gates wrote that song about him, and then like, whoever was a feature on that song wrote that for like Colby Covington. Like that's how it works.
You're so crazy. All right, so you think Kevin Gates is about to run a clinic right now?
Pretty much. Like it's like unless you catch him with something like it's some of that like where Masvidal does his hypnotism on him, I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Has his chin been tested? Has Kamaru's chin been tested, really? Has he been cracked?
I don't know.
Because Masvidal can crack. And so, we'll see. Like, and I'm not talking like puncher's chance, right? I'm saying that, like, Masvidal has enough experience to know where he needs to be to make that puncher's chance matter. Where, yeah, Kamaru has to smother him.
Honestly, you might be right though. You might honestly be right that he hasn't had his chin tested. It's from what I can see. It's like I don't see anybody who is like a crazy dangerous striker or a power puncher in his list of people.
I think Masvidal can box his face off, and so we'll see.
You might be right.
We'll see.
You might be right.
I'm gonna say Masvidal by second round KO. Actually, I'm saying a lot of second rounds.
Actually, you might be right. I might take this back only for two reasons. Like he did get to train with
that look in the first round.
Yeah.
He'll get his look, and then he'll find the timing. Left hook, right hand. 3-2.
Yeah, I will take that back. Like I would like to know if somebody could give me an insider's honest opinion of who wins in the gym, Masvidal or Colby Covington.
Oh man,
that's the only because I forgot about that.
Rat. No one's gonna rat.
I know, but like
unless someone just fucks somebody's girlfriend, no one's gonna rat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to know it to be like for it to be public. I just want to know for myself. But like
I need to know for me.
Yeah, I don't care about anybody else. I just want that data point because if Colby Covington is giving like Masvidal a business. And also, also think about this. He's been training with Justin Gaethje.
Yes.
Yeah. Like you're talking about, like no, this dude's going on a new level. This is a new level. Yeah, no, he's straight. Like this dude's literally fought somebody who wants to basically break your leg, so you can't walk ever. and he doesn't get tired either. He just keeps going. So, I think. Like,
so you're about to flip flop for me now.
No, I'm still going with Kamaru. I'm still staying where I am. It's like he's prepared. Like he might be over prepared. Like he might be able to, he might come in with some lunches. Like I'm cool. I'm chilling.
Again, I want to see Masvidal get the bag.
Oh, and I do too.
I think it's easier to get the bag with the belt, and so I want to see him get the belt. But I don't think you're wrong necessarily about what you're saying. Like I do think that if you build yourself a name, which he's been able to do. Mm-hmm. That you can sell tickets, theoretical tickets, because no one's going anywhere. Fuck. But you can get people to pay attention. You can get people to pay money to pay attention. Then you can put yourself in a position to start asking for crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like your own titles and shit.
I mean, like to the point now where like Kamaru Usman doesn't even want his belt. He wants the BMF belt. Like he keeps harassing Dana about, is this belt on the line? Is this belt on the line? So
And
like,
Dana's like, it's not a real belt.
it's not on the
weird.
Yeah, it's not on the line. Please stop texting me. Go away.
Stop being weird. It's not a real belt. Please stop texting me. I'ma block you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a one and done
Don't
thing.
make me fucking block you, sir.
Yeah, it's a one and done, like you said. They're not gonna have that belt again, but they might have another
No.
one. They might have another one. BMF Part 2, number 2, 2020. Survive
You gotta call
Corona.
it something else.
It's like the coronavirus champ. It's like, come on, fight me. I said, I fought the virus. I'm gonna fight you now. What's up? What's
You
up?
are insane.
What's up?
Do you have any weird news for me?
I do not, but I can find some really fast because it's the world.
You're like, the world is weird as fuck.
Yeah.
I can find you a piece.
Let's see, like some white lady just beating up Asian people, or like just going after Asian people. That was pretty interesting.
What do you mean?
There was a lady. There's a lady that would just like basically just go just freak out over Asian people. She's like, she was like this Asian guy who's sitting in his car, and she comes up to him. He's like, you need to get out of here. You need to go home. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, I haven't done anything wrong. He's like, so you're not from around here, and you know, you guys and your people like to play games. The games we play around here is that you get fucked to death. It was like,
That's what lady said.
that lady said that. Yeah, like if you see this lady, you'd be like, this lady ain't tough, but like, nah, she has a history of like pushing down like Asian people. Like it's pretty wild.
A
Actually.
history.
Yeah, like there was some like there was like 2 incidents that were back to back, and then there was like an incident from like a year ago. Is the internet going again? Is it still here? Are you still here? Come, stop it, internet! Don't do this to me. Okay, you're still here. Thank God. I was gonna freak out.
There you are. There you are. You're back.
All right, cool. But basically, yeah.
So she has a history of this behavior.
Yeah, so like there was she was talking down to some some like cleaning lady who was probably a man. So like it doesn't really help. And then this Asian lady comes up to her, hey, you can't talk to her like that. And this old ass lady pushes that Asian lady on the ground, like looks over her like don't talk to me like that, and then just keeps it moving.
Whoa.
Yeah, like it's pretty
So that's
wild.
something she does all the time. She just gets in a fight. This
I-
old lady just gets.
there's at least three
Just gets in a
there's at least 3
race fight.
incidents so far. Let's see. Bidet company offers 10,000.
In what kind of period of time?
So I think so. The recent ones were like within like 2 days of each other. The first one was like a year apart, but the next two were like it seemed like they were the same day because she was wearing the same outfit.
She was on a racial rampage.
Yeah.
All right, Grams. Look, calm down. Stay in your fucking house. Like, stay in your house.
So let's see. I got one for you.
You people like to play games. What does that even mean?
So you people like to play games. I don't play games. The games I play is where you get F to death. It's like whoa, whoa.
That's very dark. It's like, have you seen a Serbian film? Like, do you know what that would look like? You don't want to wish that on a person, at least not lightly.
What am I looking at? This is so crazy. I can't even read any of this. All right, I'm gonna go with the first one. Bidet company will pay you $10K just to poop. The summer job is a bidet company is offering $10,000 for one lucky person to spend their summer testing a toilet paper alternative and sharing their journey with all. Here's the dookie deal. All you gotta do is get the dough to be able to poo, analyze and document your daily bowel movements, and share your fecal findings on social media.
Whoa.
The $10,000 gig comes with an exec title, Vice President of Fecal Matter. That's definitely a standout on your resume. Now, it's not for everybody. You got to be at least 20 years on the job. You have to have at least 20 years you have to be 20 years old. It's a consulting position with Tushy, which fashions itself as a modern bathroom brand revolution. The people poop with different kinds of bidets. So yeah, basically.
Wow.
Like, and you must
Wow.
and you must submit videos, and like they're like this is getting weird because it's literally like it's like hot girls submitting videos of themselves, like talking about like.
No. All right, so I have an aversion to talking about this in general.
Why? Really?
I don't know. Oh, dude, it's a serious thing. So like, if you've noticed, I'll use like a lot of like pronouns and euphemisms. I'll be like it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like talking about it at all. And I don't know why. Like, when I see it, it doesn't bother me. And I'll say the word shit, but not in relation to it. Like, I don't want to talk about it at all, really, which is hilarious. So I couldn't be there They're a spokesman. But are they based in Vegas? Should I stretch my?
I mean, I don't think it really matters at this point. It's coronavirus season. All you just need to do is have a bidet and just tell them about your, or maybe just tell like Casey to do it. He'll do something like that. He'll do something like that.
He wild.
Yeah,
he might. Anthony,
I got one more for you.
You just broke my brain. Give me the one more.
All right, there's a guy who got fired at Jimmy John's for making himself a dough noose.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he made a bread dough noose.
Yeah, but how could you not do that?
Yeah, but then he started wearing it though. That's the thing. He started wearing it around and like stretching it out. So like he had somebody else like hold it up, and he put himself in it.
Yeah, dude, I'm serious. I'm not even kidding. How would you not do that on a timeline? If you're playing with bread, eventually you're gonna make things into shapes. You're gonna make a pretzel at some point. You're gonna make a circle.
Yeah.
You're gonna make a noose. I would definitely have done that. I'm just saying. On a timeline,
yeah.
You put me in there enough, and I'm just folding bread and just like rolling it around like this. Eventually, it's gonna turn into a noose. Now, did he mean something horribly racist by it?
I don't know, but he got fired. Let's see.
But they just didn't want to fuck with it. They're like, "That's a hot issue. Peace out. Bye."
Yeah, this was a 4th of July celebration video. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's a strange thing to do to celebrate the 4th of July.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean. Poor guy.
Oh,
Lost
yeah.
crowd.
Bubba Wallace. That was a hilarious thing too.
The NASCAR driver.
Yeah, that's like that's been there for like forever. That noose has been there forever. It's not really a noose. It's just some wire.
So I don't know if that's a meme or if that's really what happened. But yeah, so apparently he was like, I found a noose in my garage. And it's like, well, maybe that's just a rope that's always been there, and it has a little ringlet for you to pull on. But or maybe that's just a picture that got put out when the story came out, right? Like I don't know what happened there. Is he a Jussie Smollett?
That's what I was like, dude, don't do it to yourself. Like, I get it. Like, all these people are on your side right now, but please, if this is not real, just don't.
Yeah. Yeah, first of all, you're already a black dude in NASCAR, so like black people aren't gonna fuck with you that hard, right? And the only reason they're gonna fuck with you is if you say they're fucking with you, right? If you say people are fucking with me, then they'll be like, oh no, we gotta get him, we gotta get his back. But like, you're already a nigga that drives a car for white people's entertainment. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares. So I hope for your sake that was a noose, and that if it wasn't a noose, that you've come out and said, oops. That was a fucking mistake, and maybe I was in the heat of the moment and I was worried about things, and I saw something that wasn't really there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a bad look, you know. Like he's already in a sport where like people associate, like whether it's based in any fact or not, people associate things like that mainly because we are also racist.
Yeah.
That like this southern redneck racist sport.
Yeah.
Right. Like. And so people are already associating it with that. And then you point light to it being that way. Now you're going to lose fans for putting like a dim light or a bad light on the sport that they like. Yeah. Right? You're going to lose some people right away. They're just going to be like, oh man, even if that happened, why couldn't you just fucking call the motherfucker out who did it and slap him? Why do you got to tell everybody? Because now everybody thinks that we're all like this. Yeah. Right? Like there's going to be people that feel that way, that feel attacked when you say something about shit that they like. Right?
Right.
And they'll distance themselves from you because you said that shit. So, like, I don't know if it's a good idea for him to even have said anything, but it doesn't look good for him in the social media. I don't know what happened in real life, though.
I mean, everything, like, so it looks like it wasn't him that reported it. It was his, like, crew member, but I think he, like, talked about it late as, before they found out what it was, so it didn't help.
Okay, so he didn't see it. Someone was like, dude, I found this, and he's like, fuck, this is fucked up. Everybody needs to know about this.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. It's times like this that I'm so happy I'm not a celebrity. You know?
Nah.
It's very easy. It's very easy to misstep right now. If your life revolves around the fact that people like you and people want to watch you, and then they ask you an issue or they ask you about a hot button topic right now, it's very easy to lose that part of your life. It's very easy. You can misstep very quickly in this world.
Yeah.
And it's not that I haven't or have. It's just that the damage I can do to myself is quite minimal because I don't have that much, right?
Right.
But like, if you have 3 million followers, everything you say is tough.
Yeah.
If you have 100,000 followers, you have 50,000 followers, everything you say is fucking tough.
Maybe as long as you tell them out there that as long as your first tweet is I'm a racist, bigoted, sexist person, and
then you're good.
Then you're good.
You just cover yourself right away.
Yeah, just like but then you put like 20 tweets after that, and then when like they go back through and say, "Oh, you said this racist thing," it's like, yeah, you should look at the first tweet I sent out, and then you'll shut your dumb mouth. So yeah,
like I already told you.
I already told you what I'm on. So if you didn't know, then it's on you.
That's Anthony's take on all things now.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, bro.
Now you know.
Anthony, it's been an excellent podcast.
Yes, it has.
Even though we were rudely interrupted by the internet.
Yes.
The internet tried to betray us, but you fought against it. And you brought the podcast back for the people. And I hope the people are grateful. I am. For now, I'm going to speak to you. Anthony, this is goodbye for real. Goodbye, internet.